Hello, Breezy Bunch. Okay, thank you so much for coming to join me in the newest live. We're going to be talking about Foodie Beauty here and her new McDonald's Big Tasty and Matzo Sticks mukbang. And she's also going to be talking about serial killers, just to let you know. So let me share this screen. Thanks everybody for joining me again. I know the last live stream. Hi, bestie. It was sad. It was sad to watch somebody destroy their whole life, and it hurts to watch somebody in pain knowing that they have a whole bright future ahead of them. But I feel like it needed to be talked about. We need to talk about it more, and at least we have each other to get through it with. So, trigger warning right now, we're going to be watching Foodie Beauty, who I'm sure is going to be eating like her normal self. I did see in the comments someone asked, where's the rest of your meals? So I'm not sure if she's trying to be like a dainty queen now and not eat as much as she was before. But I did speed her up a little bit, and let's go ahead and check this out together. Oh, did I speed it up too much? Hey, Steffi.
Hello, Foodie Beauty.
Hey, Jamie.
Hello. Hi, guys. Welcome back to another mukbang. Hold on.
Her meal is smaller than usual.
You ever get that?
What's happening?
Like, I like to wear lip gloss, and then I hate the feeling of it, and then I wipe it all off. So weird.
So weird. Hey, Beth.
Oh, well, you're going to have to take crooked me today. Anyways, I have a Coke from McDonald's. Hi, baby. What? Say hello to Julia, the Beezerette. So, today from McDonald's, I want to try different things from McDonald's.
To Julia.
Sorry, I can't help it. She's too cute.
The cat looks pissed off with you.
So I want to try different things from McDonald's that we don't have in at least Canada that I can remember. I don't know about the US, but this is a Big Tasty.
What's a Big Tasty?
We'll see what's on it here in a second. And they have mozzarella sticks at their McDonald's. Can you believe that?
Yeah, we don't at all.
And of course, just your McDonald's fries.
Hey,
so let's open the Big Tasty. Let's see what's in it.
Yeah, let's be really fast. The only reason the cat is by Foodie right now is because there's food.
Looks big and tasty.
What's a Big and Tasty?
So it has a beef patty, pickles, mayo, onions, tomato, lettuce, and cheese. Okay.
So like a Big Mac?
Beauty bite. I'm hungry. No, you cannot have any.
Hey,
no, honey, it's not good for you. It's not good for you. You had your supper. Okay.
I'm doing well. How are you, Cindy?
Fair enough.
Karma, hello.
I won't give her any, so she just knocked over things on the table. Typical cat. That's why I love you. Okay.
Can I just say...
Let's get the ketchup open.
It's sad that mozzarella sticks, a Big and Tasty, a humongous fry, and a giant drink is considered small and not a full meal for Foodie Beauty. Like, I'm looking at that thinking, like, she usually eats way more. How sad is that?
All right, so today,
I
figure my life is so much less stressful.
Hey, Barbie, she changed her mind again.
When I'm just doing mukbangs and talking about random topics that are not my private life. Very.
In that case, my life was so much more simple when I was drunk all the time and just feeding my addiction. Life was way more simple then.
Personal things, anyways. You know, I talk about my mental health and health sometimes, whatever I want to share.
Maybe Shelly.
But you know, I just want to talk about different things. So, in Canadian news, something that's very pertinent besides the fires, I hope if you're affected by the fires that you're able to get to a safe location. And, you know, my heart goes out to those impacted by the fires in Canada, wildfires. Yeah, I need like 10 packets of ketchup.
Why don't you just go get a ketchup bottle? We see you having a moment with it all the time. Right, who didn't love getting high? Times were way more simple back then. Because I had no responsibilities other than to get high.
So, I don't know if you guys know who Paul Bernardo is. He's one of the most notorious serial killers, serial rapists in Canadian history.
What a lovely chat to have with our
He was
dinner. Her hands do look filthy.
arrested
Hey, Jasmine, by the way.
in 1993 for a double for two homicides. And he committed
She just talks about it so nonchalantly. Homicides, and then she's like stuffing her mouth full.
just a huge amount of, crimes.
She is, Beth. She's going to get a fry.
The major being those murders. And then I think it was second-degree murder he was convicted of for his
Hey, Mikkel, good to see you again.
Girlfriend, Carla Homolka. Well, his wife, Carla Homolka's underage sister.
Is this the Barbie and Ken murders?
You want the fry?
Is this the Barbie and Ken she's talking about?
She's playing with the fry.
But why are we talking about this over dinner? And she's stuffing
So
her
anyway,
face.
he was arrested.
We have heard this. Okay.
In 1993, and was tried and convicted in
Barbie,
1995.
okay, she should have just said that.
First-degree murder for the killing of Leslie Mahaffey and Kristen French for ages 14 and 15. So yeah, total douchebag and a half.
She pauses to take a giant bite. Hey, dear. I think she does too.
And then convicted on a series of sexual assault, aggravated assault, second-degree murder.
She says this so casually. Have another fry, Foodie.
Deserves to be locked away for the rest of his life, right?
I don't know, Susan. It's very odd.
And that's pretty much the sentence he was given. He was given an undetermined amount of time, and will probably never see the light of day. He was denied parole. He was from the Scarborough area, near Toronto, Ontario. Let's try the sticks.
I have to say, I too enjoy watching, listening to true crime. Do I enjoy it? I don't know if that was the right word, but I find I'm interested in learning about that. And I definitely always love the stories where there's an ending where the person has been caught and is serving time or whatever. But everybody I watch is so respectful about it and sharing the story. Like, you wouldn't catch them stuffing their face with fries while they're talking about homicides and grape and everything else. I find this very tacky. And I don't know why I'm shocked, but somehow yet here we are. I'm shocked again. Hey, CJ. Good to see you. Yeah, what happened to her? How long have you been gone? And I will fill you in the comment section. Yeah, she's trying to turn it into a true crime mukbang channel. I have to say, when I'm listening to true crime or watching stories that I've never heard about, nobody's stuffing their face and like, oh yeah, and they killed this many people, chomp, chomp, bite, bite, slurp, slurp. Like, it just doesn't happen that way. It's fascinating and gross at the same time. True. Yeah, she's talking about this stuff so casually. It's just so tacky to me. I don't know. Like, real people died. Do you get that, Foodie Beauty? Real people were hurt.
Basic.
But have another fry.
What did you do with the French fry? Did you eat it? What are you doing?
She's not mad because she cares that the cat may have had junk food. She cares
That's all you're getting.
One less fry for her. It is disrespectful.
She likes McDonald's fries. Who knew? Where did it go? I'm trying to talk about a case here. She's so weird. I'm not used to having a pet who likes table food. Like, beyond tuna or, Anyway.
She does look like a mechanic.
No that backstory.
Her hands look like greasy and dirty.
No way. The Ken and Barbie
Anna, same.
Because they're like blonde hair, blue eye look, and blah, 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 So
It's not, and it's not Islamophobia.
They were
I think henna looks absolutely beautiful on people. I think the artists who do it are so detailed and patient and creative. I think on normal looking hands, like it makes your hands look really beautiful. I've seen it on feet too. I've seen designs absolutely beautiful that like would make an amazing actual tattoo. But for some reason on her, it's too many flowers, too close together. It just makes her hands look bigger than ever. Um, and I think the artist who did it, I mean, it's a beautiful design, just not on her. And they're probably not used to having such a large canvas to work on. So, I mean, it was probably a learning experience for them too. And I hope she tipped well. Hey, Tom. She looks like she changed the oil in the new car and didn't wash. She does. She's trying not to eat with her left hand. CJ said insurance had me sign for a 21-day inpatient for detox. So there's that. Thank you. I reached my 30 days. Oh my gosh, congratulations. How do you feel? We're so proud of you. In the comment section, you guys, let's congratulate CJ because that's a huge accomplishment. And can we kind of catch them up on a little bit of what happened with Foodie Beauty? Because I'm going to press play. I don't think we want to sit and watch her BS for a long time. But can we catch CJ up? There's so much CJ. Watch in the comments.
We're deemed
Okay.
attractive.
Oh, hold on. Dog moment.
Paul Bernardo, I don't see it. If you like psychotic, the psychotic look, then, you know, hey, he's your guy.
Wow. If
Anyways.
you like the psychotic look, he's your guy. He's a murderer. Chachi, I know.
So recently, not long ago, right now he's making headlines because recently, not long ago, he was, you're welcome. He was secretly transferred to
it does look like that.
A medium security prison. Like, I guess they're saying because it seems like they were being the justice system, you know, the Ministry of Corrections was being, you know, they think they were being secretive about it because it was kind of like under wraps that he was transferred to from maximum to medium security. Now he spent 30 years in maximum security prison.
Chachi doesn't like Foodie Beauty, so sometimes she becomes more talkative.
In like a 6x6 cell.
Yeah, that's amazing, CJ.
And people are like freaking out.
Doesn't care.
Politicians are freaking out. Like everyone is just like petitioning to have him return to, or urging him to be returned to maximum security. Especially, she keeps. Especially, no more.
Yeah, she's not mad.
The grease cannot be good for your little.
She's not worried for the cat or like, oh no, my kitten shouldn't have this. It's more like, that's one less fry for me. That's what she's most concerned about.
Digestive system, okay? Okay.
She even looks annoyed.
Here, one more. Go ahead. No. Here.
CJ, after like the 30 days, you're going to be on like such a pink cloud right now. The more time you're clean and sober, the more that mental fog will lift and like you'll start having your dreams again. You're really happy to even look up at the sky and see birds again. Like when's the last time in addiction we looked up in the sky, right? You're going to have all these amazing things. I want to tell you, be kind to yourself right now. Sometimes when we quit like alcohol or certain substances, like our body will crave a little bit of sugar. I know chocolate bars, I snacked on those. Obviously don't do it to excess, but I want to say anybody who's like at the 30-day mark, just be kind to your body. Like orange juice was like, I guzzled that stuff down. Like I think my first 30 days and I always had like a chocolate bar to snack on when I started craving like the sugar that's in alcohol. So just be kind to yourself. I'm so proud of you. 30 days is a huge accomplishment. Keep going. You are worth it. We believe in you. If you ever need to talk or anything, or you have questions about sobriety or when things start to get amazing, or if you have any cravings, like my DMs are always open. I'm on Instagram and Twitter. So I'm happy to help encourage you. And like, I hope to see so many more updates from you. Like when you get your 60 days and your 90 days, we're cheering you on. I hope you know that. You have a whole team of cheerleaders right now rooting for you. Keep going.
I love her so much.
I know, Spider. Let's be thankful.
Anyway.
Yeah, Jacqueline.
So the victims, I mean, the families,
And
the French and the Happy family,
congratulations.
obviously, you know, this is the second time they've had more debt, like their wounds have been reopened, because the first time was when Carla Homolka, who was basically an accomplice in all of this, when she was only given 12 to 13 years, I think it was 12 years in prison. And she was released and went on to have children in a family of her own. So she's like living a good life.
I find it odd you're talking about wounds being reopened and you're sitting here talking about the case while shoving fries into your humongous mouth. Were you worried about reopening wounds, or are you more worried about that dollar so you could get your next big and tasty tomorrow? She's so annoying. I find this so tacky. I can't even pretend I'm not bothered. Hey, Miami. Good to see you again. I hope your birthday was amazing, by the way. I saw you had Olive Garden.
What happened with that? She got lucky. Because Bernardo's lawyer found tapes, incriminating tapes. They filmed the entire torture and murder of these poor girls.
This is too much,
and
Foodie.
He hid the tapes in his home. Finally, Bernardo's lawyer ended up finding them.
You have no business doing this.
After his arrest, and held onto the tapes. He sat on those tapes until...
Why are you excited talking about this?
So basically, Homolka was given... They didn't have the tapes at the time that they made this. They made a plea bargain. They made a plea deal with Homolka. If she testified against Bernardo... I think we're always going to have a mukbang friend because she really just loves the food. If she testifies against Bernardo, because it's the only hope they had at that time. They didn't have.
I'm still convinced, even though people are saying this kind of cat you wouldn't find as a stray, I'm convinced she kidnapped this cat from somebody. She doesn't need a cat. I don't know why she got this poor, beautiful cat that deserves so much better than her. But did you know she also got fake married and moved to Kuwait? It's a whole thing. Yeah.
Tapes yet. So they thought, we'll make a plea bargain with her. We'll make a plea deal. And help get him, because that's the most important thing. He's a danger to society. We need to get him, you know? So after everything, after the plea deal was signed and everything like that, then later on, way later,
I totally understand.
The lawyer handed the tapes over to Bernardo's next lawyer, who ended up handing them over to the police.
We left one hard thing and came back to another. The Barbie and Ken murders, but she's talking in detail that she shouldn't be.
She was basically an accomplice.
And she's so tacky. She has no business.
She was an abused woman, severely abused by him.
An accomplice, and she was abused.
I honestly don't think she would have ever done those things if it wasn't for him, but she still had a role, right? So that was like a stab in the womb to the families. A lot of people think that she should have been incarcerated longer. So now they want him back in the maximum security prison. He's been denied parole twice.
I think so, Cyber. Wow.
Every time he applies, the families of the victims are like, no, I don't think so.
Oh, the 90s. I mean, is there anything that's off limits to her? No.
And the justice system, you know.
Carla is a teacher now, Kayla said.
Thinks that he's still a threat to society, which, you know, one of the arguments that for him being moved to a medium security is that the maximum security system is only meant to be, you know, preparing criminals for the medium They want to rehabilitate criminals. Let's just be real here. There's no rehabilitation going on with someone like him.
What if I am
I
going
mean,
to say this, and it's a very strong opinion, and some people may not agree with me. I think if Nader didn't dump her, she would have helped him with anything. I truly believe that. My personal opinion, Foodie Beauty, you can watch this back and rage if you want to. My personal opinion is if he didn't dump you for Dee Dee, you would have helped him with anything.
it's not just about rehabilitation, it's
Hey,
about justice as
how
well.
are you?
Like, he still has his life. He doesn't have a good quality of life, but he shouldn't. He took the lives maliciously, incredibly. I'm not going to describe what he did here, but anyone can look it up. Hey, what are you eating?
She's like, one less fry for me. You guys agree? Okay. I'm like, I know it was a strong opinion, but it's how I feel.
Maximum security prison. I mean, 30 years is a long time to be in max. A life sentence in Canada is like 25 years. But like, prison doesn't really rehabilitate criminals. It makes them more hardened criminals. I mean,
that's a lie. That's a lie. My baby daddy, it's already out there. He wouldn't care if I shared this. He's a reformed gang member. He went to prison and it changed his entire life. He started his clean and sobriety journey in prison. So I don't think that that's not, it doesn't help anybody. It doesn't rehabilitate anybody. But I think there's certain people that deserve to stay in jail if they murder people. Definitely, I don't think that they should just get out and like get to live their last few years normally. I don't believe that because the victim that they hurt didn't get to do that. But I do think prison can change people. She didn't say that about Karate Joe. No, she didn't. She would do anything for a man. Agreed, Gypsy. She would. And that's a scary person. Like her whole identity depends on whatever man she's dating at the moment. It's scary to think what she would have enabled and let Nader get away with if he didn't dump her.
Usually.
Have a good meeting, CJ.
But it's also the notion, can you imagine how the families of the victims would feel knowing that he's out? I mean, but basically some of the members of the justice system say, well, it doesn't go by how notorious and how hated Bernardo is. That we evaluate, his move to immediate security prison based on the person. His level of threat to society.
I'm still in shock. I think this is a small meal for Foodie.
This man was a serial sex offender.
Oh, we know Foodie.
He was like known as the Scarborough rapist. He wasn't found out for a long time and committed so many crimes. He murdered 2 innocent underage girls and tortured them. He then was responsible for second-degree murder of his wife's sister, and the list goes on. Like, how is he ever going to be deemed safe for society? You want to take that chance?
Shouldn't be. No.
And not only that, he doesn't deserve to be, in my opinion, out on the streets ever. The poor victims.
Oh, she did.
Never ever get
Karma,
to
she totally ate off camera. This isn't enough for Foodie. It's not Wolfkins. She's so tacky.
So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I understand the outrage. I'm pretty sure I saw Justin Trudeau as well, our Prime Minister of Canada, and also Doug Ford.
Yeah, it's an appetizer.
He made a statement saying he deserves to rot in maximum security for life.
Yeah, another mukbang story time. Yuckbang. How are you, Enchanted Roses?
Julia. Hi, sweetie.
I think that's
baby girl.
Cindy. She's telling us horrible stories to be like, look, I'm not that bad.
So, yeah, in my opinion.
No one cares about your opinion. Eat another fry. She did defend Karate Joe. She said he did his time. Mm-hmm. I remember that.
He might be in a cell, which a lot of people think is inhumane. Well, so is torture and murder. So way more, you know. At least in prison, he can breathe and pray. I don't know if he does, if he's religious, but now a lot of people in prison find God. He can read books, he can write letters, he can probably watch TV, he can eat.
You're seeing your love tonight? That's awesome. I'm good, thank you.
To me, the fact that he even wants out of prison after what he did is the fact that he's not remorseful. It shows that he's not remorseful. Because if I did something like that, I would say, you know, throw away the key. Like, there's no way. You have to.
You abused your elderly cat. Do you get that? You're a horrible person, just in a different way, and you still don't take accountability for that.
Understand
pointing it out.
Crimes you do, you have to do the time for it. And, you know, no, I really was against, I don't know. The issue with Carla is very tricky. So many people are torn on it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments if you're aware of this, of this case. It's a very messed up situation.
She takes a big gulp of her soda. She has.
I had forgotten about it, actually, until I saw that in the news. We have a few
True, Susie.
criminal cases that might be worth discussing. I'm not sure, but we also have Luca Magnotta. I don't know if I ever talked about his case. Another Canadian. He was. They made a Netflix documentary called "Don't F with Cats." And that was about him.
You should watch it, Foodie. You should take notes. You should stay watching that show.
Anyway, I think the important thing, besides all the drama, the movies we see about these people, the documentaries that are made, I think the important thing is to always remember the victims of this case and, give them more of the attention.
Same, Ashley.
Their memory more of the attention than the sick legacies of these disgusting, depraved individuals.
What if I've thought about that? If one day her story is going to turn into some kind of true crime thing, especially with the Natter situation.
Even though I just talked about it. But yeah, I definitely, rest in peace to the victims, and my heart goes out to their families. 100%.
Such a liar! You stuffed your face the whole time, and did it so.
I think in the case of justice, I think the right thing would be to, because in medium security prison, it's not just that he's not as big of a threat level, so he should go down to medium level. Because in medium level, you also get more freedoms. You get a lot more freedom than you would in maximum security. So, I don't know. I don't think he deserves any of those freedoms. Personally.
Exactly. Said the person who defended Koki. Exactly.
Anyway, justice is a very difficult, complicated subject.
Yeah, we're still waiting for it to happen with you.
Systems. So
she did, Christina.
Guys, thank you for having dinner with me and listening to me as always. And yeah, I'll see you.
I have a formal request. Please never do anything. Look where it's paused. Thumbnail. Woohoo! Please never do this ever again. You showed no compassion, no empathy. You actually sounded excited during very serious parts of the story. Please never insult victims and cover true crime again. You don't have any class. You don't have any tact. Like, you have no business doing it.
Next video. Bye, guys. Take care.
Oh, goodbye, Foodie. All right, you guys. Well, that was a shit show. I don't think she has any business covering true crime. I will not be getting any true crime stories or information from her. I don't know if it was supposed to be interesting. All I could focus on is her talking about very serious subjects and pausing to stuff her face. It's wild. Like, she really has no business doing that. She has nothing else. She can't make up raunchy stories anymore. True. She can't make up stories about sleeping with somebody on a rock or riding somebody in her car. She has no stories, so she resorted to this. I just think that there's people who cover true crime in a respectful way, and she should really take notes before she attempts to do that ever again. Oh my gosh. She didn't even research the case. No, she didn't. She stuffing her face is a crime, yes. All right, you guys, I do have to go for now. I want to thank you for hanging out with me in both live streams. Thank you for all your kindness and support. And it's always beautiful watching you guys interact in the chat. You guys are so kind to each other, so helpful. And I just really love you guys. She sounded like she didn't even know about the fires in Canada yesterday. And then her comment, what am I supposed to hold a vigil? Like, maybe you should. Your family's still in Canada. You used to live in Canada. Regardless of like, if you hate Canada now, Foodie Beauty, like you talk like you do, there's innocent people whose whole lives are being uprooted, disturbed. There's wildlife without a home. There's responders who can't go home to their families at night. Like, it's beyond just you, Foodie Beauty. I can't even talk. Show some compassion. It was a McDisaster. It was. Yes, it was. You know what? What if somebody was telling me that yesterday, that in the middle of the live streams now that there's ads? So I don't know. I don't even think I can add ads in until the live stream ends, but maybe I'm clicking a button. She doesn't hate Canada. She hates paying taxes. Facts. Facts. All right, you guys, we'll go live again tomorrow. If Foodie Beauty uploads or not, we'll still go live. We'll do something. But I hope you guys are having a great day, great evening, wherever you are. Let's shake off Foodie's bad vibes and negativity. Shake, 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 shake. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Again, whatever you believe in, please send positive vibes and prayers and well wishes to my family right now. It just seems like we're getting hit left and right with things happening. And I don't know. Just please pray for us. We'll be fine. Like, everything's going to be fine. It just seems like sometimes in life when it rains, it pours, and things like happen in threes and it's so weird. So I just hope we can get over this little mountain or struggle or whatever it is together. And you got an ad in the middle of the live too, Nightmare? I'm sorry. I don't know. Maybe YouTube's just doing that now. I would turn monetization off for the live stream, but then, like, I don't know. I don't know how to fix it, but I'll figure it out. All right, you guys, have a great day, great evening, wherever you are. Thank you, Anna, and I will see you guys so soon. Bye, everybody.